Alright, welcome back to Enshrouded. So, today we got the first teaser for Update 6. Update 6 is going to drop next month in May. I am here on PRW because I need to increase its storage capacity. One thing in particular that is going to be a problem. Upstairs here probably will be fine. Downstairs is not. I am already maxed on the melee. So I've got a little bit of now I'm guessing that there will be Joni, hello. I am guessing there will be new Twitch drop items unlocked. Huh? Twitch drops. Fluffy Flame, Diamond Garden. Okay. I don't know for sure that there will be not pickup. What? No. No, sir. I don't remember how to do anything. There we go. I meant pet, and I picked him up instead. That's a good boy. Little scritches. I also do have a little bit of go to that, go to that. A little bit of space left for costumes and for the archer, but I don't have much. Actually, I don't have any space left for costumes. So yeah, I do need to expand this. So this is going to be part of it. We're going to expand this direction. Might have to figure something out about that. Maybe bring that this way or something. I don't know yet. Kitty! Kitty's run for dear life. And I'm going to expand this direction. So it's going to be a lot of work. Oh, you muted the stream. And possibly a little bit in here. I do have some space left over. Go, kitty, go. As you can see, the backwards facing. So I have some left over. Not a crazy amount, but I got something. And then the second big problem is going to be maybe the food pavilion, but here. So I still have a fair number of these things that are turned backwards, but as you can see, they're already stacked above. I mean, it's a problem. We already have so many items that it just is a problem. So my thought process here, what we could do, let me get upwards. Can I get over there? I can't. Okay. So what I think we might do here is, so let's take this, go to that. I'll go to this. And it's all too far, it won't let me. But it gives you a reticle. I think I might push this out, push that out, and push this out. It's going to be a massive rebuild, and push that out. I don't want to go past the road. But if I do that and push all that out, what I might be able to do then is put a section of blocks up against the wall here. Chests, not blocks. Which could give us a lot more space. Because right now I don't utilize this space at all except for some like frescoes and all that. And I think we need to. Basement's probably fine. If we get new roadblocks and all that, that's maybe a problem. Because these are 2 each. And, oh, these aren't even full. Only 1 each here, but they're 1,000, so it's better. I could always double these, so that's fine. I think the food pavilion doesn't have a lot of space left. 1 there. None. 1. 1. Little bit. Little bit. Lot bit. None. Okay. So, maybe. This down here is going to be a problem. even though I have stuff doubled, but I can always add a third on both sides just to give a little bit more space for all the like grave stuff, which I have a little bit of space left over. It's not a crazy amount, but since we're going underground, I have a feeling we're going to get a lot more of this kind of stuff. Bones and skeletons and all that kind of nonsense. So we're going to have to work on that as well. I don't know how many days it'll take me to get through all this because it's a hell of a lot of work. I don't think people really understand how much work it is to expand this. Every time I have to do this for each new... Right, if we get new equipment, I guess we're just going to have to put it over here from now. I want to hold the contest to build more buildings, but there just isn't enough people that are like, oh man, I want to totally do that. You know, and I don't want to hold it for like 2 people. I feel like that wouldn't be enough. We're good on this space because I have a bunch of empty. There. I have a bunch of empty on magic. Melee's a little bit more. Nah, I got 2 empty there. Worst case, I just take out all the 25 stuff. Because I still have a lot of level 25 gear in here. That's 35. Yeah, I still have a lot of level 25 gear. So worst case, I take out all that. So up here probably is going to be fine. Meow. I haven't pet you yet, kitty. That's the good scritches. Kitty and doggo. And then we have all the weird random quest item stuff. I got a little bit of room. So that's not too bad. Okay. Well, I guess we just go down and start chonking. Let me look how far we are underground here. We are not. Okay. Well, that is what I figured. I could go a little bit this direction, but not in this direction, but not much. Like that already takes up some of it too. So I could probably get enough to get one more width back. And then we gotta go this way. Which means I need to do something with all this, which means all of them need beds. Again. Currently occupied. 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 Why is this one unoccupied? That's supposed to... Oh, okay, now it's not. So they're all occupied. Okay. I don't think I need to put anything down here. I don't feel like we really need to move materials down here. It's hard enough for people to find stuff as it is. One of these days I need to come in and really detail this out. I'm just nervous about tanking FPS. Like I've got a good computer and I'm running about 40 on PRW. I mean, that's still better than other resource worlds. All the cats need pets. Meows. That's right. She moved. She was standing right here. I need to check that, make sure she can't move around. So, if I go depth with this, okay, let me look at how. I think if I will add a couple there, let's start getting boxes out. Doo-doo-doo. That's 8. That's 8. Okay. People have no idea. Oh, what do you mean you're hungry? There's food upstairs. Bro, go get your own food. No, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go about like back here. I better make sure there's food in their bowls. There should be. Dude, you've got 129 food. Just get up here and eat it. And 130 food. Bro, there's food right here. Yo, come over here. Right there. What's up, Jasper? Broseph, come eat your food. You little turd. I am working on PRW for update 6. I need to expand the armory because I'm out. I have no more melee space for melee sets. None at all. I'm out for the costumes. I have 2 left for Ranger and 3 left for Mage. That's it. So I have to expand it to get more room, which means I'm gotta do. I have to figure something out for the crafting beds, crafters beds. The basement I think is going to be the easiest one because I already still have space left over from the major expansion I did a while back, and the square is going to be the nightmare. I have to completely redo it. Like, there is no option at this point. I can't cram more storage into this space again, and I only have like 6 or 7 containers left. There's 2, 3. I mean, I've already been putting them up top because I don't have enough. 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 boxes open. That's not going to be enough. That's 48 new items. It just isn't going to be enough. And we're probably going to get a new head, at least one, because there's going to be new Shroud bosses. I don't know which ones were and were not bosses, but that kind of worm thing down there kind of looked like a boss. Visible, the game doesn't crash anymore. Well, that's good. I'm glad you figured that out. PRW is still pretty good about that. I've gone to pretty good lengths. Well, it's like my Hollow Hall. I could go way deeper in how, way more in depth in how decorated it is, but it would kill the. I mean, it's already really well decorated, but if I did even more, it's gonna just hurt the FPS even more, and it's just. Like, the bedroom, is my pride and joy. I did a really good job with this, all pre being able to move stuff. You know, I love the bathroom setup and everything. But it's one of those things that, like, I'm getting almost 60 FPS down here. However, there's not 15 more of me running around. So, do all that, and it's going to be a bit more difficult. So, I'm trying to kind of figure what I can and can't do in order to keep the FPS as high as possible, high as reasonable. Like, I can pop those things out. They don't need to be magic containers. Everything that doesn't need to be a magic container is getting removed as a magic container so that I can save on FPS. But I'm just trying to think about where I need to improve. I'm going to probably add another container on both sides here for. So since it is the. Dude, other than I didn't try to guess like when it was coming out, I got it perfect. There were people saying, "Oh, it's going to be the player-driven quests or something like that." Nah, it's probably going to be Update 6, and it's probably going to be the underground cities. Now, I'm using cities in air quotes. I don't know that they'll be actual cities, but we know there's already cities underground, and they're in the Red Shroud, and you can't get there unless you use God mode. So we know they already exist. The citadels, I guess the better way to call them. And by the look of the teaser, I think that's what it is. I think we're moving underground in this in Update 6. I mean, you could call. Well, that wolf is awful close to town. What's up? So I pegged that right on. However, that means we'll probably have a lot more of this kind of stuff. You know, like jail cell, webs, or you know, just like skeleton type things and graveyard things. I imagine we're gonna have more of that. I know what you're talking about. There's even one to the west of it. You have to dig to get into it though, but it's Red Shroud. There's also several places in. There's several places up in here. There's one from a cave somewhere. I don't even remember exactly. That goes into. It's a real deep cave and it goes into Red Shroud. So, alright, so you got the capital right here. It's either this or it's right here is a spot you can get in. Well, you can't actually get in because of the Red Shroud, but yeah, yep. And I think you're talking about these right here, south of the city, where you just go down and it goes down. There's a huge ass citadel down there. I think that's the one. Because there's a couple. That's it. I think there's one. Trying to remember. Either here or Umber Hollow has a pretty deep network too. But anyways, I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot more of that kind of stuff. So I need to prep for that too. My little food pavilion may not be enough if we get more food. I don't think we're going to get a new level cap. I think it's going to retain 35. So I don't think that's going to be a problem, although I still want to improve the armory size just in case. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I think it's going to be. They're going to fit things in. Like there will probably be new level 35 gear, but level 35 gear, not level 40 or above, that will upgrade to 35. So I'm sure there will be new sets. Probably Shroud-like set. Oh, I bet there's gonna be Shroud sets because it says deeper into the Shroud, and box tags. Oh my god, dude, serious? Yeah, box tags, signs, anything. A little thing I can stick on there that says what's in that damn box. Yeah, I know. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get one set for each of these that gives us like dramatically longer Shroud. No, I need them too. I agree. But besides that, I want road signs. So the road signs already exist in the game. We just can't use them in that respect. Like I want to be able to put up right over here. And I want to be able to hang a sign up here. Those exist in the game too. I want to be able to hang up like a alchemist sign and a blacksmith sign and this is the farmer and I want little road signs, you know, that pops up right here and one of them says PRW faces that way and that one says the other one, you know. I mean, it could be a trinket, yeah. Character. Or a ring. Maybe it'll be rings, so like we have frost resistance, we get +2 to each, so 4 extra minutes in the shroud or something, maybe. I could see that too. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get some kind of a shroud. Maybe it gives us a damage reduction to that kind of element. Probably not a damage increase though. And that's my prediction. It'll give us a little bit of shroud timer and a little bit of reduction to the damage. Because if we're going to be down there for a while, there's going to have to be safe spots. Otherwise, they're going to have to give us a way to survive it. There's really no other way to do it. People are going to lose their mind when they find out everything changes in here. I hate it, but what am I supposed to do about it, man? All I'm really going to do is I'm going to push this wall back probably enough that I get 4 more rows of boxes, and I'm just going to put them backwards. And then I'm going to put these in there in the box exactly where they were. Yeah, frost close, shroud close. Yeah, I agree. I can see that. All right, let's put these in their order so I don't mess this up. Like I said, I always try to put things in the exact spots they were, or as close as humanly possible when I have to do any kind of renovations, so that people aren't like, where's this? Where's that? I just get tired of answering the same question 50 times a day. Not really 50 times a day. It seems like it's that much, but, you know, having to answer the question, where's this, where's that, so many times. And maybe if we had these little things called box tags, container labels. Yeah, I finally did that. I felt like it had been long enough that they were sitting here in the middle that people understood where everything was. Yeah, well, this will be the first time I've actually had to do this part in 2 or 3 updates. Because I expanded this like 3 updates ago. Let's see. So, update 5, I didn't really do any expansion, I just added things. And then update 4 is when I did the lower half of the armory and changed the square to be what it was, but I think I did this in like update 2 or 3, the basement, because I needed a lot more space. This was back, yeah, it was probably 2, because this is back, remember it used to have this wall right here, and it wasn't this deep, so it wasn't this tall, and it only had 1 box all the way around. And there was a wall right here. It didn't go anywhere over that. So yeah, it was probably update 2. Alright, do I have all the boxes out? I do. Let's put that in there. Okay. Let's start moving. I said W, not E, you little turd. Alright, so let's put this somewhere for now. I don't know. It's an extra. It's going to be, I don't know about fun, but it's going to be interesting redoing it. But people get to see the process. I've only done this on stream or on video one time before. Every time else I've done it off because it takes like flipping forever to do all this. I mean, I think the last time I streamed it was 4 episodes or something. Streamed 4 episodes just to get everything changed. By the way, since you're here, how well did that work? Me bumping these boxes out. That's as far as I can get them out without having to place a block underneath it because they dip after that. Because you said you needed it for co-op. There's some I still haven't moved, obviously, because I haven't had to move the box yet. But did that work any better for you in multiplayer? Because I don't mind the look. It looks fine. Two to 3 players at the same time? All right. Well, there you go. Good suggestion, then. Well, I clearly had prepared ahead of time because it's already back a little bit. Ta-ta. Oh, it's gonna mess it all up. I hate when it does this. Drives me crazy. No, stop that. Six of them? Yep. Okay. Having to do this by hand is for the birds, Bing. It's for the birds. On the west side, the wall is too close to the door bathroom, so you can't go that way. Wait. Are you talking about the bathroom to the farmer's house that's above it? That I can't really do anything about. I don't want to rebuild her. Well, I don't know that Clementine was a her, but I don't really want to rebuild their farmer's house. So essentially, when multiple people try to grab out of those boxes, it gets a little wacky because of that. It wants to open the door upstairs. As soon as I finish this, I'll go look myself. Ugh. And you're talking about like here or, well, I actually haven't moved these out. Maybe that's part of the problem. Because these got moved out. Are you referring to these here? Or are you referring to these over here? Because I think if I'm looking at this, the landing's right here, which puts the bathroom door, no, the front door here. Well, I guess it's the back door. Let me look. Okay, so you got the back door. Okay, so you got the back door, you got a landing. So it means it's these guys right here, yeah? But you're saying these over here? I'm not getting it myself. I'm not getting the door. Because a way to fix that is to bring this down. Bring this level down 1 or 2 blocks, which would increase the height a little bit. I'd have to move every single box down all the way around. That's a lot of work. I'm trying to see if it'll get for me. Yeah, I'm not getting the door to show for me though. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's not doing it for me. Yeah, you're talking about right here, right? This one? Because there's no door over there, and the only other door is the front door. This one. So then this one would be... It's right there. So it's about right here. Okay, let's try the front door, see if that's causing a problem. I see that mushroom I placed there needs to be moved because I'm kind of tripping over it. Nice, Joni. I'm sure they'll like it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it myself. I'm only getting the boxes, not the door. Make sure I'm... So that's west. So this is west. Well, there's also another door up here. Oh yeah, I know the boxes protrude. She did that when Clementine built this. In fact, when I was redoing it, I think it was the second level high. Uh, I was able to reach the boxes, or I busted through into the bathroom. I believe this level up here. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty, or it was that up there. Something somewhere. The other thing I can do, I think, yeah. So that's another thing I can do, and I probably will extend that wall that direction a little bit to give at least another vertical row there and another vertical row there. So 4 more boxes or more even. I don't want to go too far in case we have another contest where someone builds a house here so that they can have a bathroom or a basement, excuse me. So I wouldn't want to exceed what was initially built for the floor. But I could go a little bit. Let's see. Bro, your food's inside. Go eat it. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you can whimper all you want, little buddy. I'm going to stick you right here looking at your bowl, and you better eat it. There you go. Look, see? Food. Eat your food. Well, screw you, buddy. I put you right in front of your food. Okay, I want to see how far I can go with this. So this is... That's going to be about right here. Two. So I can go far enough to put 2 more rows. 2 more rows on this side, 2 more rows on this side. Maybe that'll allow me to get these boxes out of there, although I don't mind having them there. So I can extend this that way, and that'll give us a little bit more space in here, which I do need. Yep, that'll work. Let me see it. There it is. I'm so happy they gave us that build mode camera. Alright, so let's do this. Great, another one that's going to mess up. Perfect. I wish Enshrouded had a little bit of, well, like the music just kicked in, but I wish it had a little bit of very soft ambient music so that it wasn't so quiet when in between the actual song that plays, which is, I don't know, there's probably a good 5 minutes between songs. Okay, that takes care of that. And these are empties. Perfect. I'm just going to put them in there so I remember. That they're empties. I do sometimes, and I could, because I have the Enshrouded soundtrack. It would just play over and over again because I stream for like 4 hours. All right. I guess it doesn't really matter how these look, so let's just pick them all up. Maybe. Okay, you're gonna be a turd. Fine. I don't have any mats. Okay, fine. Let's make some mats. I gotta go through this anyway. You know, one thing I need to do, and I don't know that I've specifically been putting it off, I just haven't been doing it. I need to go through, now that we have the ability to manipulate items, I need to go through and actually see what new things can be built by smashing things together. I mean, that kind of was my shtick, other than showcasing the new every time it came out. My thing was figuring out how to create new things from smashing 2 other things together, or 4 other things, whatever it was. But now we have the ability to turn objects in a variety of directions in 3 dimensions. So I really need to try some of that and see what fun things I can come up with. Come on, get back here. She like that. I think that's too tall, but we'll find out. Oh yeah, I got it. Let me have it. Can you bird. Give me. There we go. Where'd I put him? In here? No, I don't want to pick it up. What's up, doggo? You having fun? Cool. Alright, let's get to this. I don't have enough for that, so we're going to have to use this one. I wonder, too. I could probably go this direction some and still keep it under the... Okay, so where are we at here? Alright, so let's go from that. Let's do this. Alright. One. Two. 3 minus 2 blocks. I would say 3 minus 2 blocks. Okay. Well, let's see how far this goes. So that was about right there. Would you snap? So 3 minus 2 blocks. about that. So that's as far as the basement goes currently. So if we wanted to keep this kind of pathway here, I could bring the basement out to another... Do I have any? I don't have any on me. So it would be... So you'd have a space, a box, a space, a box, a space, a box. I could put 3 more. I could make it 3 deeper if I chose to. On this direction also. Alright, so I could go 3 that direction, and I can go 3 this direction. 3 in there. I think if I did this one, I would only do this wall right here, and not this one, because of this over here, because of this space. We could put in a house over here, and if someone wanted a basement, that's going to be a problem, but also what's going to be a problem is my armory pushing out this direction. And that would give us 6 more boxes for blocks, which we're down to only having 1 box available. So that one's full. That one is not. That one's in the wrong damn spot, too. They should be on top of each other. I messed that up, didn't I? That should be down there. Oh well. So I only have 1 box left open anyway. So we can go that. We can push it that way. Push that way. Get 12 more containers on this side. 6 more containers there. And this is going to get pushed. I don't know. I'm on the fence about that. Put this here so I have some light while I'm building. Oh, you finally ate something. Good boy. Hard to feed the doggos when they won't even feed themselves. So. Maybe do the same thing. 6 more boxes there. Because I already have 3, 4, 5 open just on that wall right there. Pushing that deep will give me 6, plus I still have 1. Pushing this deep will give me 12. I think that'll be more than enough for a while. To where I don't know, have to do 2 stories or something. It could be interesting. I still want a separation between the 2 spaces, so I gotta figure that out. Like, I don't want it to merge together to where it's just one long mall of stuff. Now, in here... Okay, let's see. Like I said, I could push that wall that direction and get at least 1 more statue on this side. Both there, so that gets 1 up there. I think I need to have at least 4 available, which means this side needs to go 3 more deep. So that's 2 blocks. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, so what do we got here? We got... That one's on this block right there. So then that block. And that block. Which is the corner. And then from the corner, they stick in like this. So that means then I need one spot there for a wall. Not really, because they can match. So they could... Hi, kitty. So they could match each other. So I could put the end on this side right here, have a wall that goes around them, and then you have box matching to box. They can even overlap one, like that. But what can't overlap, I do have to have a wall there. So the wall will have to come up around a single layer. Okay, so if the wall comes up a single layer. So now let's look at this side. Okay, so it's going to be there. Okay, so they're going to come and match each other, which means that needs to come out, and that needs to come out, and there's our wall. Alright, there's our wall. That'll give us 3 more mannequins this direction, and that'll give us all that space for extra boxes. I feel like I should add more mannequins. 4 of them may not be enough. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 more containers. Do I really need 12 more containers? I know someone in the comments could be like, yes, all the containers. I have a feeling I need more mannequins than I do containers. Okay. So that was them matching. That wall is there. Okay. So if we did this, that will be 6 more. There's 4. There's 5. Plus 1 up there is 6. 6 more mannequins. 6 more boxes. Technically 8, because I'd have this too. Or that. How about we do 7 more mannequins? 6 more boxes. We still have the 8 there like we did. And then we have a wall here. Which is roughly cut. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't work exactly, does it? Because I guess it'll be a double thick wall. That's alright. That's no big deal. Yep, double thick wall. Yep. Am I right on that? Yes. Okay. I'll leave all that so I can remember what the heck I'm doing, how I built it. Meow, I hear you. What are you doing, Meowster? I also have to bring this staircase back so that I can extend this and add, I don't know, 4 at least. Right, and it sets in 1. Okay. So it actually won't be this tone, it'll be this tone. Yep, it has to be 2 anyway because they're different materials. Nope. Yes, I see you, little buddy. What's up? So you have the roughly cut on this side, or the sandstone on this side, Desert City wall, roughly cut on that side. We'll have 7, I think is what I counted, 7 extra mannequins for both melee, for melee. I'm probably not going to go that deep for mage because I already have 3 available. We'll get 1 more, that's 4. So I'm probably not going to go as deep for mage as for that. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. Kitty. I'll give you a pet. There's your pets. Alright, do I have enough mats now? I do. I long for a better way to dig out in Enshrouded, because while this does do fairly well, boy, it would be nicer if we had an easier way to do it. Bigger chunks. Like this is a actual square, maybe. Uh-oh. We just hit foundations. That could be a problem. Let's hope it isn't. That might be a problem. I may have to bring the ceiling down a notch more. A kitty. Bark, bark, I hear you. Alright, let's get back up to this. What? What the hell? That's a big damn hole. Do I have any... That's a big hole. Let's put something to keep me from falling into it. Why am I getting red? What the hell? It's not enshrouded. What's going on? Whatever. Alright. That makes me nervous. Okay, I need to... Maybe not, because that comes in some. Because that's the corner. So we might be okay. Like, the wall is right there. And I already know that I can't really go side to side anymore, because I remember breaking through upstairs when I did it earlier. The last time I redid that. Or when I built that, I should say. Okay, so this needs... this. This is the actual wall. So that's the outer wall right there. Okay. And... yep, I'm going to have to chunk lower too because I need the lower track. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that should do that to give me the floor I need. Since this has to extend backwards. Okay. So then, let's do that. Right, forget snapping. Okay. Very good. There's that side. Now let's make sure this is correct. Wow. I don't know how math works apparently. Because that didn't work. It only gave me 4. I mean, technically it's... no, it isn't. What the hell? What did I do wrong? Okay. Let's switch. I don't have enough of that. What is this called? Desert City Wall. Okay. Well, I did my calculation wrong somewhere, and I don't know where I did it wrong. Okay, so if we did this, so this guy right here would technically be that block there. I need to actually take these out and check them. Which ones are these? Pretty sure it's these. Yes. Okay. So then we've got 1, 2, 3 right there. So this is that one. So 1. Five, and there should be 6. So I should. That's not correct. But we'll, whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay. I know you guys want attention. Well, I'm busy. Papa's building. Okay, so that gets rid of those now. Other than the mannequins. Adventure set. Okay, so that works there. Then we'll blow this wall out and I'll space these and see what I did wrong. Because I did something wrong on my spacing. Your food's upstairs. If you weren't down here trying to get Papa's attention, you could go have food. Alright, one more. it's higher in here. That might be a problem. Yeah, it totally put the wall in the wrong place, too. The back wall. It's supposed to be one forward. Ugh. It's almost like I haven't been playing this for a while and haven't been building. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Now, this is the wrong... So that should be there. 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 So it would be that piece, that piece, that piece, that piece, because it was, right? Yeah. Okay, so I just effed up how many's in here, so we'd only get 4 more. Okay. Unless I come out one further and I don't put another one of these pillars that I don't actually need. There is no requirement for those pillars, so I could just leave it. That'd be fine. Or I could put it right here in the hallway, and that'd be fine. That might... Let's see. We're at this level. Oh, but I can't chunk 2, though. I'd have to go even further. I mean, it wouldn't kill me. So then this one will be right up against the edge. Which does make it a little bit of a pain, but I have done that before. Where was it? Oh, did I fix them so I don't have that anymore? No, these right here. So I have had them against the edge before. I don't love it. The only other options come out even more. So, yes. However, I already get complaints about these. People don't like, well, some people don't like the fact that these are set halfway in the ground. I think they work fine. But some people, they don't like them. So, yeah. Because doing so would give us... It'd still be 2 vertical, though, because if I go 3 high, it gets really, really, really high. There's just not... Well, because I'm going to be redoing the square, so maybe I can figure out a better way to do it, but The issue is height, because in the square, so unlike these where it's easy, just walk up and grab. Now, the bottom one probably should be at ground level, and the one above it, so one block down, I think probably would be perfectly fine. Although those work fine. The issue with the square is I have displays above it. Without smashing them together directly on top of each other and bringing one down, this display amount gets like way up high, and then it gets really hard to actually see what's on display because they're so high. So that also becomes a problem. But there's so many items that are considered furniture or decorations. I don't know how else to fit them. Like, I've got them jammed in here like crazy, and I don't know how else to fit them. H. Dot's World, Enshrouded is fantastic. Okay, let me qualify that. If you enjoy building, Enshrouded is great. If you like adventuring, but you're not looking for Souls-like, you're not looking for it to be so hard that it's absolutely brutally punishing, because other than a couple of specific enemies and maybe a boss here and there, Enshrouded's really easy. Like, it's really easy. So take that for what it is. But for building, I mean, it's not remotely Souls-like. It's soulless in that respect. All of these were built by players. So this is the farmer's domicile, and this was all built by a player. This was a contest we held a while back. So, and you can do even more with it now than you could with it then, back when these were built. I built this one. This is a representation of one of the dungeons in the game. Then there's this one that's the Alchemist House. This was built by a different player. The first contest, back when Crazy Loon was caretaker for he's the one that built this. I've been the caretaker for a while. So someone built all this. And Crazy Loon himself built the armory. He built the upstairs. I built the downstairs. What this is a public resource world. Let me look at it. Hang on. That's a lot of boxes, man. I mean, that's a way to do it, though. That's a lot of boxes. But yeah, if you are a builder type, Gress, stay with you. No, it's you, the character. So worlds and characters are two different save files. My character and all of the stuff on my character and all the progression, and they still haven't given us a way for this to zoom out further, and they really need to do that. All of my gear, all the things in my bags, I can go to anybody's world I want to. While keeping everything I have. Everything that's me stays with me and goes wherever I go. The world, which is this, it's literally this altar is the world, stays with the world. So if I take... Okay, so that's also partially incorrect. My character progression also goes with me, but the fog of war... So, like, if I go to another world, I've already done the things. It might still pop some of the quests that gets a little buggy, but I've already done the things. I can't go and do them again and, like, say, get more skill points, for example, because I've already done them. But when I first pop into this other world, if it hasn't been explored, or if I made a new world to, like, say, play co-op with a buddy, then you're only going to see this little starting area map, and all the rest will be black until you uncover it, right? Just like, I mean, that's normal. That's normal for any type of game of this kind of ilk. You explore the parts that are unexplored, But this world exists because of what we've done with this altar. And being a public resource world, this world has all of the stuff, the things. And people come onto this world, they grab all the things, and they take it to their world, and then they build all the things. Like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 times 5,000 of every type of block there is. You know, it's a lot. We have everything you can think of, all the regular resources like ores and bars and wood and you name it, all the resources in the game. And people come here, they grab it, they go back to their world, they build whatever they build, all kind. Man, what you here's what you should do. If you like building, do this. Let me give you get an invite to you for the Discord, and then I'm gonna link a channel for you to go to. You want to go to the what's it called? Let me look. Either Creative Corner or Screenshots and Art. Let me look. I think both, honestly. But let me get you an invite to the Enshrouded Discord itself. And then look at the stuff there that people have built and see if that's the kind. Hello? Click there. Why isn't it letting me? Oh, what's going on? Copy. Chat pause to scroll. What the hell? Oh man, it's not letting me. Oh, I can't even paste in my own chat right now. Damn it. Well, it's not letting me do it, but you get the idea. Look up Enshrouded Discord. Go to that. Then when you get on there, go to the screenshots one. So, you might be in the wrong place calling Valheim a shit game, because most of us here like Valheim too. So, there are no boats yet because there's no water. There is flying, so I can go out here. And I can fly, but you can't fly up. You can only fly down. You glide, it's a glider. So, and then there's teleportation. I can teleport to any one of these things that I've unlocked, or any of the altars that I've placed. So, and there's an actual dragon in the game. At current, if you get to max level and you've leveled everything up, you can have 8 different altars, meaning you can have 8 different bases. So there's a dragon. He's the big bad boss. Yep, actual dragon. This zone is so cold you get frostbite. But this will give you some idea of what this is like. There's some idea of how big this game is. This is only the mountain area. I can't even glide far enough to... I mean, I got pretty good stamina. Let's see how far I can get. The map is absolutely massive. Like, it's gargantuan. Over there is like the hot zone, the desert. This is the cold mountains. The next update, which comes next month, is going to be more of... You see that, like, shroudy area, the kind of cloudy area down there? It's called the Shroud, and it's deadly. It can be actual deadly, depending on if you've upgraded your altar, or it can be just kind of harmful with enough time. And we're going back into that. There are citadels down there that we can't access right now. And I think that's... I'm not positive, but I think that's where we're going in the next update. So you get some idea. I can glide for a pretty long distance, but I'm always going down. There is no up. And you can see there's some turbulence in it. You can turn the turbulence off. They used to not have it. Yeah, bro, I'm still going. And I didn't even... If I had gotten my stamina up, I could have gone a lot further. Over that direction's where we came from. Kind of like way over... The peak to the left of that snowy peak, that's basically where we came from. I gotta get down, though. I'm about to run out of stamina. I gonna die. I die. I deaded! Yeah! No, walking that is absolute nuts. Like, for real. I didn't lose anything, so that's fine. No, it's proper nuts. It's a lot of work. And initially you do walk most of this. Not all of it. You get a glider pretty early. Like you get a glider kind of over here. And of course there's lots of ruins all around that you can yourself build up. In fact, I'll show you something. We're gonna take a walk over here. I'm gonna show you something. So we talk about building, like building. And in this game, there's a whole bunch of ruins that the developers have built, which, you know, par for course for games, right? So there's this bridge. It's called Braylon Bridge. And it's a big ruin. That's 100%. It can definitely be slow, or it can be just fine. So you see this big old bridge that's all kind of wrecked out, right? Nothing fancy about it. It's just it's a big wreck. So now if I go out of this, I'm going to go to my world. And I'm going to show you what can be done with something like that. Alright. So you see Braylon Bridge right here? I'm going to walk there because this is my testing facility. I test all the new stuff every time it comes out. I could port there, but that wouldn't show what I'm going to show. Alright. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I'm gonna die. You turd. Well, if I could figure out how things work, I would, would have shown you right. I accidentally hit the space bar, which pushed me up. Alright, so this is the same bridge I just showed you. But I'm on a different world. I'm not on the public resource world. But you can see, it's all wrecked out. Yeah. Nothing fancy about it. It's just a big old wreck. It's all jank. But come over here. Go into this secret door. This I gutted out of the tower itself, one block at a time. This was all solid blocks. And I gutted every single thing out of it. Got a little bathroom here for the workers. Oh, it gets way more than you think, bro. So all of this was solid block. Actual building blocks. These guys right here was all solid block. And I gutted every single block. I built a mine in here, like the mine that they would have used to build the bridge in the first place all those centuries ago. And it's been overtaken by the fungus. I laid all this fungus by hand, every piece. The reason you see that kind of like yellowy thing is because I have my hammer out. If I go off my hammer, because you're seeing the build area. That's the wall. I can't build further than that wall. Because each shrine has a limited distance. So it's side, side, top, bottom, and it has a certain amount. It's 160 meters. And so yeah, I built all this just like it was an old mine, and they were mining the stone to like these are some of the blocks that they had put out, right? Me showing you this is going to take like 20 minutes. This build is huge. It takes the whole bridge end to end. Like it's not small. Like they went that way. Oops, can't go that way. We got some quote air vents. Of course now it's all shroud, but back before all there was shroud, that would have been air vents. None of this would have been all shrouded. This was their kind of underground. Did you close? Their underground area when they were building, back in the day. So here's a secret entrance. This was my contest entry when they had a build contest. So remember, I was standing right there, right? Looking at that bridge. And there's a little secret entrance right here in the back that I built. I hit all this and just built it right here. So we come down here. Again, another ventilation. Get another secret entrance. And this goes into one of the legs of the towers. This is the first tower. Before this got changed, it didn't used to be enshrouded here. This is the women's restroom for two of the ladies. They got a really nice fireplace and everything, bathtub, real nice little bathroom for them. And you come up here and you have where the two ladies sleep. This is hey, they're supposed to have it set, little turds. This is where the hunter and the farmer live. Why are you sleeping on the floor when your bed is right there, you dum-dum? This is the carpenter, so he's got his own little house right here. He's got a sawhorse that I built. And his worker tools. Mind you, I'm inside the tower that holds the bridge up right now. And I gutted every single block. Not exactly, no. They don't actually do things for you. They just stand there. They're craftspeople. I built this spiral staircase, but you can't build this anymore, unfortunately. And this is the alchemist. So the alchemist has his little four-post bed here that I built. He's got another secret entrance. It took me a very long time, yes. So this is another secret entrance. Right? This is the bridge. We are in the tower of the ruined bridge. And there's a whole ass base inside there. This is before we actually had a room divider. We have one now, but it's based off of my design. Because I designed that. Then we come up here, and this is part of the wrecked bridge. Right? We're growing some food out here. And then for the reveal, this is my favorite part. This is the grand hall. Goes into a library that has, you guessed it, another secret entrance. So there's a secret entrance in this broken section right here. Let's see if I can get the outer door to close. It's got 6 secret entrances, I think. I forgot you can rotate now. Prior to update 5, it wasn't possible anymore because it's now an actual... You couldn't used to sit on it, and that collision prevented you from sitting on it, or from making it a stair anymore. And then you come down here. These aren't supposed to be there. This is that altar. This is what allows me to build in here. And then this leg is where the prison is, and the bathroom, the main bathroom for the place. This is my pride and joy as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Shower built up into the thing. Then this thing that I designed, an L couch. There's supposed to be a dude standing right here, but he's in another spot right now. You come down to the prison, so you got the normal jail cell, right? You're a bad boy, you come down the normal jail cell. Or the bad jail cell, this is the hole. This is where you like grab the queen's butt when she walked by or something like that, and the king punched you in the face and threw you in the hole. And you just have a rug to sleep on and a pot to piss in, basically. There's limitations. You can't build in the shroud, so I built down as far as I could get and then had to stop where the shroud is. And then over here, we got a little bit of plants growing on the trellis there. There he is. I don't know why you're over there. This is the blacksmith. He's got his own hood for that. And then we go through the actual structure, the superstructure, to get to his house, which is right here. This is his thing. And go through the superstructure again. This is storage. So we got all kinds of stuff in here. And another secret entrance that's supposed to be closed, but I probably showed somebody else this before. So yet another secret entrance. I'm going to have to do this because we can't see anything. Then we come down here to another area. This one was really hard to build because these wooden scaffolding, before we couldn't build those. Now we can, but this is the like chapel, non-denominational type of chapel thing that would be for them when they, you know. Before we couldn't build a lot of like crypt-like things. Now we can. So I built this long time ago. All of it inside of a wreck of a bridge. So you come out here, and you can see this thing is just a complete wreck. Just absolute wreck, and the base is all inside of it. Right there's one of the secret entrances. You can see the little knob sticking out above my head. That tells you that it's a secret entrance. But otherwise, all this is built inside a big wrecked out bridge. Or you can restore it. There have been numerous people that have taken this bridge and completely restored, not built a base in it, block by block, restored that whole bridge. Even put like a gatehouse on both sides. There's all kinds of other structures that people have done that with. Let me look. Here was my second build contest, the Halloween for Halloween. This one got messed up when they changed Update 5, so it's fully enshrouded now. It wasn't originally. So this tower was all here. I did build this little bit right there. But this was all existing. Basically just like you see it, right? It was just a kind of a wreck of a... This is it. It just came up here and went to that, and then there's this little bitty spot here, which now is unfortunately all enshrouded. So all there was this room and that chest. I left the chest and built all this. Built that out of a whole bunch of pieces to make it look like there's a dude in there on the wall. And this is the crypt guy, so he's basically doing... There's heads in the bowl there, you know. He's basically doing shelter your friend. You have a bed, bro. And he's got his own crypt. But he's down here doing like nasty things to the denizens of the shroud, right? And this has a secret entrance. Because, you know, I gotta have my secret entrances. And then it's got this little thing. I really like how this turned out. Just a little storage space. Give a little bit of light. And then we've got, which this is supposed to be closed. This is a secret passage to a suite bathroom. And it has a secret entrance. If it'll let me get it through there. Can you open? There it is. So even the bathroom has a secret entrance. I'm a sucker for secret entrances, man. I don't know what to tell you. This is back when I built a pumpkin before we had pumpkins. It's not a very good pumpkin. Oh yeah, and I have flying books. This is back when I pioneered how to make flying books. Now it's really easy to do all this stuff. But it was not easy when I was doing it. It was a proper pain in the ass to do. Yeah, I built this whole thing. I don't know how the light is flickering. I didn't do that on purpose. So yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do. And this whole top section was solid block. I gutted it all one by one. The outside looks like a skull's face, kind of like in Goonies. When they go into that, when they, what is it when they go into? By the way, thanks for the follow, H dots world. You know, they're down inside and they go to the bathroom and it's a skull. Oh yeah, there's magic. Right now, the only thing I have on me is a wand. But let me go back to the other one. Yeah, there's wands and staffs, staffs. It's not like you hold a book and conjure something out of your hand kind of magic. It's not quite like that. And there's no, like, necromancy at this moment in time. We've been asking them for it. So there's... nope, wrong. Down. Nope. Up. There we go. So you got a variety of staves. They do different things. You can see on there, like... some of these are fire. Some of these are ice. Shroud type of damage. Shock damage, etc. And then you get charges. So kind of like... missiles or ammunition for bows, kind of. These are called Eternals, so they never wear out. You just have one, and you can change to different things. Chain Lightning is amazing. Acid Spray used to be amazing. Acid Bite. Now it's kind of meh. But it was way overpowered, so it's fine. And then Wands. Wands are just... it's a shooting projectile. Just... simple as that. Of course, there is one-handers, two-handers, big smashy boys. You know, if you want to go big smash, like if I go out here, I'm a tank build actually. I'm a melee build. But if I want to big smash, the combat is super simple. It's button mashing basically, and get the hell out of the way of big ouch. It's like I said, Enshrouded is not a hard game. It's really just a building game. You do have daggers. I don't know if anybody likes daggers, if I'm being honest. There's people that use them, but I don't know if anybody likes them. Bow and arrow. Arrows are kind of a pain because of how you need these twigs to make the arrows, and you need lots and lots and lots and lots of them. And there is no eternal arrow yet except for that frost one, and it doesn't do jack. It just slows the enemy a little bit, and it's kind of a pain. Of course, you have a gazillion different armor types, but also, besides armor, you have a cosmetic. So you can, like, I'm not wearing that armor that you see, which is this. I'm wearing this stuff. So my set is actually this set right here. So that's... stamina health, frost resist, melee crit, melee damage, two-hander damage, health stuff. But it looks like I'm a caster. Kinda. Even though I'm not really. So you can play a little bit dress up. Correct. What Jasper's saying is correct. So that's H. I can't zoom out to really show you very well. I really wish they would fix that. Well, let us zoom out further. So I'm... melee. right? And you can see I've got a shitload of points in melee. Not all of them, but a lot of them. But it's because I'm one discipline in melee. I'm two-hander. So I'm not going to go for the one-hander stuff since I'm two-hander. Wouldn't make any sense for me. But I even have a little bit in magic because I have a blink. That. So I can blink in and out of the way to get out of bad stuff. It's great. Blink is so overrated. I'm surprised more people don't take it. But then I even have a little bit into the ranger tree, some that gives me an extra food buff, stuff that works with my glider, that kind of stuff. All right, Joni. So you can, I wouldn't say you can fully spec into two, but you can spec fully into one and at least a good portion into a second. And so it works pretty good. Now, there are a few things that all of us wish were part and parcel. Double jump should be part of the game. We shouldn't have to spec into it. That's silly. Jump attack, sure, but not double jump. The updraft thing, I think that's silly that we have to spec into updraft, and it's like 4 points. Now, the gliders is consuming less stamina, sure, I agree with that. But those things should be part of the game. That's just, yeah, it is what it is. I don't remember there being anything else that everybody's like, oh no, that should be part of the game. Meaning not a spec. Some like I can get these. Your gear loses less durability. Fine, I don't have a problem with that. This new thing is a grapple hook. I kind of agree with it being points, and it's in the center, so you can easily get to it. Like, you can literally get to it immediately. It's 9 points total, I think. Ooh, zoom for staffs. That would be interesting. Yeah, zoom for staffs could be really cool. I could dig that. All right, let's go one more out this way, because this is bugging me the way this looks. It might narrow the hall a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Actually, hell, this one's clear to here, so I think we'll be fine. That allows me to fix how the boxes are on the wall, because it bugs me having it all the way against the wall. Nope, wrong box. I did also, I don't know if you saw this, Jasper. This was on the Steam notification. Enshrouded has now surpassed 4 million sales. That's nuts. Okay, if I'm going to do this now, should I do it now and bring these guys down to the bottom? I kind of like having the one block. Let's stick with the way it is for right now. Alright, so now this needs some kind of a... I think that's fantastic that they've sold that much. Alright, so that gives me a spot to put the pots and stuff up there, so people know that's... Yeah, it's in a weird spot, though. Let's put these back. That's a little better. This ceiling is too low. And I say more props to them, you know. Get those extra sales, man. Keep giving back to the community that has built them. Yes, yes, I see. Okay, fine. We'll give you pets. Papa's trying to work. Alright. Back to work. Nope, wrong button. Now the question then becomes... I do when I need it, but I'm just so used to building it with this that maybe I kind of forget sometimes, is the best way to say it. I think that's probably the most accurate, is to say that I just forget sometimes. But yes, I love it. I think it's fantastic. Especially when you're trying to do stuff like place these things just right, you know? It works great. Should I or shouldn't I? Trying to decide whether or not I should extend the white block over and then that thing over, which means I need 2 blocks higher. Or just leave it like it is, because I think it's plenty, but it does look a little weird right here. I could do another column bit just to give it some interest. I don't know where I'd put it, though. I could shift those by a block. Come down in between them, but then I have the same problem that I'm trying to avoid, and that's having boxes that go right up against the edge. Alright. Let's see. Oh, right. That's a tree. Okay. I don't know. Get there. There we go. That's gonna be interesting. Another tree. Alright, so I need to go... Man, if I'd had first-person mode when I was building Braylon Bridge, the Troll Bridge was what I ended up calling it, it would have been so much easier. Man, it was a massive pain building that thing with no first-person view. Let's see. Yep, with that, so we're going to go there. Hey, that's not what I wanted. There we go. And I need some there too, okay? Get there. Alright, we need light block. Light bright. Okay. I'm gonna have to bring that down or something to edge it, because it looks weird. Alright, let's go get some of the grates or whatever they're called. Here? There's also those two now. These guys, which are really cool. That one. Whoop, nope, wrong button. I hate the lack of control we have over our glider now. So that they could fix the infinite gliding bug. I get it. I get they had to fix the infinite gliding bug. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with the fact that the glider is now much less controllable than it used to be because of it. Come on. Come on. We can do it. Why aren't you snapping? Is that light block actually lower than what it's supposed to be? Looks like it's the same piece. No, it's because I don't have snapping on. Dum-dum. There we go. And there we go, right? Not exactly. Okay, so it's not crossing there. Alright, so I gotta fix that. Okay. So I gotta come one over. There it is. Oh, nope, that's the wrong spot too. Right. Oh, I guess it's gonna have to cross over then. Yeah, that would be nice. Be able to just unrestricted flight up, down. You can do that in a loft. A loft has basically the same mechanic as Enshrouded does for gliding, but you can glide upward. You can even boost. Alright, so we got that done. Very cool. Let's get the floor going back. I think this is the right floor. Yep. Alright, so we got that all done. Yeah, I always find that weird. It's saying pick up down there, but it actually is those up there. What I could do... Yeah, let's do that. I don't know how much castle I've got. Not much. Let's cover that little spit of a seam. Castle block. Perfect. It's going to end up perfect. Exactly the right spot. And I have exactly enough pieces. Well, it's almost like it was meant to be. Works for me. Alright, so we can put our stuff back up there. We now have the 6 that I had said originally. Just 2 of them are there. We'll have the pots in these 5. Well, actually it's 4 because these 2 were already empty. We'll have 2 more there, 4 more there, 2 more there. And then in here, I gotta figure all that out. Okay, let's start putting all this stuff back together. I need stuff out my bag. Full. Okay, fine. Many maintenance of the buildings. That's correct. But we're good. This concludes this section of the basement now. Minus some touches. I'll put all the boxes in. Then we'll have 6 brand new boxes that will be empty for use on the update 6. Yeah, I know. I would be playing Aloft tonight if I wasn't doing this. But when Enshrouded calls, I come running. I'm an Enshrouded fanboy, I admit it. No shame. Oh, nope, that is not the right one. No, sir. No, sir. There we go. I mean, don't get me wrong, and I am really, I need to put a box in there. I am really enjoying Aloft, but it's also no Enshrouded when it comes to what you can build. Like, Enshrouded is, okay, no. Yep. Enshrouded is on a whole other level of what is capable. I just realized something. Snapping works now to have these sit out the correct amount. I don't think they used to work like that. That's actually kind of awesome. Because I was having to do these by hand every time, setting them up there. Now they snap. I don't think they used to snap. I could be wrong. But I don't think they did. Come on. Yeah, that's still going to be a bitch. But okay, fine. Still can't do it above you. I'll take whatever I can get, though. Every little step counts. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Then these are backwards. Yeah, the building, I mean, the building is good in both. Enshrouded is, that's the wrong one, damn it. Enshrouded obviously has quite an edge, but it's also been in early access longer than Aloft. Aloft just came out 3 months ago. Not even 3 months ago. Just shy of 3 months. So give it time, and Aloft will probably have much better capability. Not, I don't know, it's gonna beat out Enshrouded. That's a tall order right there, but better than current for sure. All right, so that's that one. Let's go to the next bottom one. All of these are in exactly the same box. No difference in any way from the box that it was in before I started tonight. That way people can't be like, where's this? Where'd you move it to? I didn't move it anywhere. I just pushed it back. And eventually we'll get these things called, nope, dang it. Container tags, and I won't have to explain it anymore where things are. What cracks me up, and I won't call out anybody in particular, but what cracks me up is like, I can't find roofs or building materials. I'm like, did you look down there? Or the building blocks. I'm like, did you look down in the thing? Like, and you didn't see the building block stuff above you? Or I can't find the containers that are in the container for the container. I mean, I try to make as many visual cues as I can so that people know, like, where's the new flowers? It's probably where the flowers are growing on the wall. just that kind of thing. Without me being a total ass about it, because I can be that. I try not to, but I certainly can. Nope. It's also why I have doubled things. So all of these that are here, these pots and all that, they're still in the hall where they were originally. Because it does actually kind of look cool down there where we've got the inside grow room down there and everything. It looks nice. So I'm like, screw it. I'll just leave it. I'll just double them. Double your fun with plants. All right. More of these. Yeah, that's an empty. That's fine. That's perfect. Now every time I put one of these in, it's going to be absolutely perfect because it has snap to it now. That's so nice. Bro, your food's upstairs. Go get it. I'm not going to sit here and hold your hand. That's so nice. Yay. What's up, Jay? We're doing some renovation in preparation for update 6. The teaser dropped today. Yeah, so I think the worm one is a boss, probably. Or at least an elite, I think. The worm, whatever the hell thing it was. If I had to guess, I would say it's probably some kind of an elite or something. Oh, let's get that out of there. But yeah, I'm totally hyped. Very many hypes will travel. Right now, I'm expanding the basement, the armory, and I have to rebuild the square. I have not sat and fully analyzed everything yet, so I don't. Keen is very good about not really showing you much, but showing us stuff, but not really showing us stuff. They excel at doing that, which Did you notice it? I guess it has to do with that IO thing, whatever that it was being held on. Did you notice that the trailers in 4K? Their trailers are usually 720p. Their teasers, like almost exclusively. But this one was 4K. I wonder if that has anything to do with it being on that other platform and not just their own, because yeah, they're usually pretty stingy with the quality. Maybe so we can't see everything. So, enemy update, underground citadels, how How much, I don't know. Are we going to get the ones where people have... So the abyss down here. There's another way into one over here, but you have to dig to it. I think either here or here has another one. I want to say around Surut's Rest there's one. Maybe. Like this whole thing right here is in the Red Shroud, I believe. So, yeah. I'm also expanding the armory because I'm expecting that we're going to get some kind of like shroud art sets. You know, maybe it'll have like mycelium grow, mushrooms growing out of the head or something. That'd be awesome. Dude, if we could have a set that kind of looks like the shroud enemies, oh, that'd be great. I dig that totally. But yeah, so I'm expanding. I needed to expand the melee anyway because I was out. That was it. I had no more space for the melee. So I had to, no matter what. And I'm going to give a little bit more room to mage, which I have 3 available now, but I'll give it another, like, say, 2. And then same with this. I've got 2 available now. I'll probably give it another 2 or something. Which will also give us another, say, 2 to the cosmetics. Yeah, it would be cool as shit, man. Kind of like, think of like, The Last of Us Part 2, right? That just came out on PC recently. Think of like the way the clickers look or something like that, but as armor, right? Oh, that'd be sweet. And what I'm thinking, I'm hypothesizing that if we get them with set bonuses or set stuff, I think it's going to be additional time in the shroud. Maybe if you do all 5 pieces, an extra 5 minutes or something, and maybe reduction to damage from shroud attacks. Maybe. I don't know about that second one, but maybe. Because the way it looks and the way it sounds, it's like, because it says delve deeper into the shroud. If we're going to be down there a lot more, we're going to need some way to offset the timer. I mean, yeah, we've got some points that we can do it, but we're going to need more. And I can't imagine they're just going to have those damn vials everywhere to boost our time in the shroud. So probably it's going to be a set that gives us... no, I'm on this one, right? Yeah, okay. That gives us... Aw, damn it. One of these. That gives us some kind of shroud timer extension. Maybe. But I figure if I add a bunch of... in this section right here, I'm adding 6 extra boxes. I'm going to take this section and push it back to add 6 more boxes here. That'll add for our building block variety. I'm pushing this wall back to add 12 more boxes for all of your basic materials and stuff like that. That wall's going to stay the same. This wall can't move because the flame shrine's right above it, and then the stairs to the hollow halls behind it. And then I have to redo the... Unfortunately, I'm not looking forward to it at all. I have to redo the square. Like, gut it and completely rebuild it from scratch this time. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an inner track of boxes. And then we're not going to have this little weird jut out that I did. That was just a stopgap. And then an outer track. But the outer track's going to have to be bigger. I'm going to push this all the way up to the street level. Push it back. I don't have a choice. I have to have more space. It's going to be a horrible slog to redo that one. But at this point, I don't have a choice. I've only got 6 boxes left total in this thing, and that's with me absolutely slamming these things together. Yeah, I could put them where there's no blocks between them, but then it becomes a real pain to actually access them. So there's only 6 total containers left, and I'm already putting them up top because I already don't have enough space. So I don't have any more choice. It has to move. It has to get bigger. I'm going to add a little bit in here. Because it is underground stuff, I have a feeling we're going to get like skeleton stuff or jail cell stuff or chains and all the kind of things that look good in the crypt. So I'm going to expand that a little bit, a couple extra boxes. It's a lot of work, but you know, that's what I'm doing. It's what we do. We work it because we enjoy it. I wouldn't be doing all this for PRW if I didn't enjoy it, so. And I use it constantly. And if I'm going to use it constantly, I might as well have it for other people to use as well. I am considering, so I've been watching Wolfix. It's awful freaking expensive. But I am considering finally paying for hosting. The cheapest, at best I can tell, the cheapest I can get it is either $19 or $24 a month. And that's paying for a full year up front. I'm missing one piece. Yep, should be right. Now, we do know that creative mode, something or other, share your world thing is coming to Enshrouded, which makes PRWs basically obsolete at that point. So I'm on the fence whether I wanted to wait until today's announcement to see what it was all about. And since now I know that the announcement was not that, oh, hey, creative mode's coming out or something like that, which I didn't expect it to be anyway. Why is that forward? That should be backward. So we'll see if I end up doing that. It's a lot to do for something that'll be made obsolete in the near future. 2 more. But then at least we'll have a permanently up instead of part-time up PRW like we have now. And that's not shade on anybody that's doing it. They're hosting it out of their own kindness, and quite frankly, energy's expensive. So I don't blame them a bit. No, damn it. That last millisecond where it just changes, it drives me crazy. Where it snaps to something else right the last freaking millisecond. A lot of builder games have that problem. I mean, that's fair. There probably will be people who just don't want to do creative mode for whatever reason. It doesn't matter what the reason is. There probably will be people that just aren't interested. So we'll see. Now, I will say that I normally enjoy building with that gathered myself, but collecting hardwood, for example, goods. Oh my god. Chop the tree down for like hours. I do have like shit. My Patreon is almost entirely people that want the PRW files that don't like Discord. And I have 1,700 people on Patreon. So, yeah, I mean, it might be worth it anyway. Just to have it hosted, finally. Permanently hosted, I mean. Alright, so, let's see. If I decide to do it, maybe I'll do it with this renovation. put the renovation up and be like, hey, now it's hosted. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I apparently forgot what crouch is. There. Sure. No, pick you up. Yep, thank you. Alright. So this was right here, I think. Sounds good to me. Alright, now you guys. Yep, that's not going to be high enough. Okay, we're going to have to build something to do that. No, no, no. Let's do this. Turn that off. Right. I got no materials. Where'd I put it? This box. Well, I probably will be streaming Enshrouded the next handful of days because it gives me something that I enjoy doing, and it's stuff that people want in the get up there. There we go. All right, that'll work. In the built stuff, you know, because they want PRW. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Yeah, that's coming off at a weird angle. Let's see, let's put it like that, and then we'll put up something else to its side. There we go. Put a pot to its side. Little bitty guy. Wall guy. Let's hang him low. Works for me. And big boy. Alright. If people can't figure out that's where the pots are, I don't know how to help them. What do you got? Nothing. Perfect. That leaves you empty, yeah? Alright. One section complete. So the basement already has 6 more containers. We got a lot. There's 10 right there alone. I know. So the reason they're still there is because I guarantee you, had I just moved these over here, I don't remember, two updates ago, and put them in here, even with the visual cues you see, I guarantee you people have been like, gone into the hollow halls, goes, where's the plants at? Where are the pots at? I don't see them anymore. That's why I left them there. Plus that area kind of looks nice, having the potted plants down there, you know? So I'm like, screw it. I'll just leave it. It's a whole thing. All right. That alone gives us quite a bit of... so we got 3 there, 10 there, 2 there, 1 there. That's without bumping that and bumping this one. So let's work on the armory some more. All right. I need to... Okay. right now, let's just move this over here so I can see. There we go. Alright, so that is going to be... Nope. That. And then we're going to go, so there, then we go, is it... So it's 2, okay. That'll work. That'll give me room that I can do a bulked out section there. And we actually gain 1 more. So there was 3. 1, 2, 3. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I think 8's how... No, yeah, it was 7. Now it's 8. So we'll have 8 extra melee for once, whatever it comes out with. We'll have 8 extra melee. I doubt we'll get 8 sets. It'll probably be just like Update 5 where we only get 1 set each. Or, no, we got more than that. We got 3 sets each. I don't think it'll be that much. I think it'll be 1 or 2 sets each, and that's it. I doubt that we'll get more than that. Assuming, hopefully, that we do get sets. I am. I can't really go any further now, but what I can do, worst case scenario, is I can take that section further in. I don't really have to have these stairs like this. Nobody finds it. Literally everybody that comes in, I mean, let's be honest, I did this on purpose to hide it because I thought it was cool looking. But everybody's like, where's all the armor? Over and over and over again. Like, just go to the back, there's stairs, you can't see them. If I didn't have these stairs, this whole section could be pushed back quite a bit and I could have a wraparound and have even more. So, but yeah, thinking about future updates too. There's not much more I can do with it. I can't go sideways without dropping the ceiling down further because the grass is there. I found that out when I was building this in the first place. So I can't go that way. Yeah. Well, no. I'm a victim of wanting to keep it original as possible. How'd that happen? Why is there a hole in the wall up there? I gotta fix that. My whole entire thing with this, ever since I took over for Crazy Loon, is that I didn't want to change anything that he designed any more than I absolutely had to. I wanted it to stay his design. He built this world. I'm just the guy that took over and am doing it while he's not playing anymore, or at this time. And so, like, I don't touch the player-built structures at all. Like, not at all. Not a single block. I don't move anything. I just build around it. My hollow hull, I even shrunk my hollow hull twice to better fit in with what people thought the outside should look like size-wise. Of course, I went kind of nuts on the inside. The only things I've done to this is I actually shrunk it in height 1 block by pushing those down and did 2 high. It used to only be 1 high. I had to do this little thing over here like 2 updates ago, but that is what it is. Other than that, I'm trying to keep in OF. I guess I'm not getting that question. But yeah, I'm trying my best. Oh, kind of nuts, yeah. To keep it like the basement did change for sure. There used to be a wall right here. This was like 3 blocks higher, the floor. And there was only 1 block on each, but I didn't have a choice. If I hadn't expanded this basement, there's no way we'd have all these materials in here. So I didn't have a choice, and then it was logical to come through here to go into an armory below, the armory below the upstairs, because I don't know how much you remember, it didn't used to have all these containers. It had two on either side, top and bottom, two top and bottom either side, and I've been smashing boxes in here like crazy ever since. I added all four of these on both sides. So but I've kept everything as the same as humanly possible to what Crazy Loon built, so that it was still in the spirit of what he built. Used the same blocks down here that he used up there, all that. And it's tough. It's tough to do that. It's tough to keep things the same and keep it going in that respect. All right, so we're going to shrink this in some, because of the way I've got it's coming into here now, which will give us more space. And so originally, when I first thought of doing the hollow halls, I was going to build it, you know, the lowest lower section. I actually started doing it that way. I was going to have it just go down like the crypts do. The ancient crypts that we find, you know, you go down, you got the spiders. I was going to do it that way, but it just didn't work. Like, I couldn't get it to do it and do it the way I wanted it to look, you know? So that's why I ended up, did I get any? No. That's why I ended up changing to what it is now. There we go. Refined sandstone. Okay, we're going to need a bunch of that. Yeah, it takes a lot to maintain these things, so I don't blame you on that. Like, I don't blame you one bit. You. It is a heaping load of work to maintain these things. Your food's upstairs. Go eat it. Alright, is this the map block 2? Nope. Desert Temple, so I need that too. Okay. Well, maybe. Because one thing you can't account for is you can't display everything. Like, for example, someone might ask you, where's the food? Okay, well, now we can display food, but we didn't used to be able to. Or, where are the sparks? You can't display those. Or the runes. Or so there's a lot of things that can't be visible, and so it still is a problem in that respect for people that are going to come in and ask questions. Hey, where's this? Hey, where's that? And you're like, it's over so-and-so, you know, or whatever. Okay, so that's that floor, and this floor is the other thing. All right, so let's build this floor out. That's strange. Why? Oh, I know why. Well, no. It's not up there. Why did it... Okay, that's weird. Why did it make that pattern like that? There it is. Okay. Now we fixed it. I always forget with this block that you have to go one less than it looks like it. Like, it looks like it'd be there, but it's actually there, and it ends up being there. It's whatever. It's fine. Now, this is... Did I really do it 2 different blocks? Desert Temple. Desert Temple. Okay. I think I'm just gonna do it like this. Be easier. Desert Temple. Let's just put a wall in. Buttons. Now, why is it like that? Huh? What are we doing here? Yeah, there is a gap somewhere. I'm trying to figure it out. Is it just because... Let's find out if it's just because of this. Okay, that's not the reason. This is so weird. So, like, that is a gap. You can tell it's inside. But when I do that, it bounces it out. What the hell is going on? Okay. We're going to go full in on this. I think what it was is because there was only 1 block thick behind that too. I guess. That's so random. Which means over here we have to have this, or it's going to do the same damn thing. Yay, we're successful. Okay, so that goes there. Then we need... Well, that gets us a lot more space for these dudes. We get quite a few more of those in there. I gotta figure out where I'm going with these. How far back? Let's put this floor in. Okay. I think that should be... Because that's going to wrap around. That should probably be the spot where we stop, because I have it wrapping around there. Okay, so we need to put... That is this block. Well, I won't be going that far, but that's good enough for now. Find. Go to this. Okay. Go to that. God, it bugs me that you can't get below where you're at. You know what I mean? I can't push that on the ground. It just refuses to. I'm surprised they haven't fixed that yet. Assuming they know it's a problem. Alright. That'd be that. Question B, do I have it a wall? And then you come down a small corridor for these guys? Or do I just push it back? Because if I push it back that far, all these beds gotta go and I gotta find some other place. I could push this back and just redo the beds how it is, I guess. This was all real quick temporary anyway, and I just put it in there because I needed something. Was never really happy with it, but this came out after we were required to have beds for everybody. What was that, update 4, I think? Okay, let's get some of these going. Oh, I wonder if these are going to snap just how I want them to. Hot damn. That's awesome. Oh, so you do know how to feed yourself. Okay, now I'll give you pets. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 3. I need 4 more. Okay. Not what I meant to do, but okay. It'll work. Very nice. It even snaps in the corner. Much happy about that. Now I don't remember how I put these things on these boxes, so we're going to see. Well, not with snapping, that's how. I seem to remember I put it to where the... Yeah, that's weird. Why is it acting like that? It's way far forward than the other ones. Why is it being like that? Maybe I went back to always just forward? Oh, that's too far. Ugh. I'm trying to remember how I did this back when I set this whole thing up. Let's go to, yep, to those guys. It's not too bad. Let's see. It's a little far forward, but I don't hate it. So we'll just leave it like that. I think, yeah, we should have this come out so you can walk on it as well, which will bring the wall forward some. I think that makes sense. Yeah, okay. I need this block. It's that plus 2. That plus 2. There we go. Now it's the same. Very good. Let's go to this, go to this. Yeah, it's literally not going to allow me to do that. Okay. Maybe this? Nope, can't get down low enough. Okay. By hand it is. Instead of a wall, there could be a small set of stairs right there. What is this right here? Desert City. So that would be this piece, this. Then we could do... What are the stairs made out of? Okay. There you go. I got a stair there. I think that looks fine. The quote hallway. It won't be much of a hallway though when I move it back, but for now, a hallway. Yeah, no, I think that works. Then you can get around it. Yeah. And then that gives us somewhere to go with this. I think I'm going to leave this open, so let's go ahead and take this back like this. Okay. I think this should be castle block. This little bit right here to tie it in. Yeah. And then we can run... Yep, that's exactly what that needs to be. Alright, let's try this again with this one. Okay, now... There we go. That finishes our edge. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But I don't think we need this one here now. We don't need this one. There we go. If I do another one, it should be right here. But the hall could be like it is. I think that works fine. And it looks good. I would like to have a one coming down there, but say la vie. I could do it in there, like I did that one. That could work. There we go. Alright, that works. Alright, mister. Time for you to go. Old rags. We should have a set that just says old rags. Like, that would be genius. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have brought those all the way down here to this end. Because Nu's going to go this way, so that the high level stuff's right here at the end. Kitty, what's going on? You stuck in a loop? Here, I'll fix you. Kitty stuck in a loop. Pathing issue. Brought you to your food. Okay. So I brought that down one block there. Okay. Suppose I could... Yeah, I could do that. Let's do this here. There, that gives me some light. So we can do this. This is Desert City Wall. Yes, no? Yes. So then we can do this here. This all needs to come out anyway. What's going on? What's not working? There it is. Right, so we got one block there. We've got a block there. We've got what looks like... Oh, that needs to be... Yep, needs being set there. Then... You son of a bitch. There we go. Now you're fixed. Okay. So then... I know it's silly little touches for something where I'm just supposed to be getting this ready for the next... I mean, they kind of are like expansions, honestly, but... Content patch. But... What's the point if you're not making it pretty, right? Like, if you're not going to the effort to make it look cool, what's the point? Like, what are you doing if you're not trying to make it look cool? That's my thought process. Short of, oh, well, like, I could make the hollow hull look way cooler than it does, but it would kill the FPS, because I'd put hundreds more items in it, which would absolutely tank the FPS. So there is a limit to cool, for sure. But clearly somebody likes it, likes the effort Crazy Loon went to, myself, the two contestant winners for the build contests, because they used PRW in Update 5's trailer, so... If the studio likes it, you're doing something right. Alright, it's about there. Yeah, I think so. Thought it was pretty cool when I was watching the reveal for Update. I guess it wasn't the reveal, it was like the full everything trailer for Update 5, and it had PRW in it. I thought that was pretty neat. Alright, time for the ceiling, which is going to be tough because I don't know how far I can go. I'm going to have to do it this way. I'm afraid if I do it with the correct tool that I may end up losing something upstairs. So far, so good. As long as I can see the original block, I'm okay. But it means we're probably one block from the surface. Okay, what is that? Why is it red? Yeah, what's up with that? Damn it, I did it twice. That's okay, we need to get the wall there anyway. So it's not doing weird shit. Yeah, what's up with that? Even the... wow. Wow, what the hell is going on here? Protected rock, apparently. It's like, no, no, no. Like the Jurassic Park thing on his computer. No, no, no. Back when Samuel was a side character. Oh, I hate this stupid hacker crap. Oops. That went too deeply. They dug too deeply. Yeah, what the hell's going on with that rock? Let's try this. Okay. It worked and sort of didn't at the same time. Alright. What is this ceiling? Desert City. Shit. Oh, that's a weird problem. I'm guessing it's the roots of a tree. And it's the ceiling. Damn it. And I can't even build around it. What is going on? Okay, let's try this here. We're going to leave that for now, because I don't know what the hell's going on with it. Maybe it's just going to have to be a feature. Cat on. Well, the cat is up there, but I don't think the cat is preventing me. Let me look. Yeah, the cat's running around in various places. I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, see, I still can't do it. Yeah, I don't know. That may just end up being a feature of the space for the short time period. So, how's it going, Damon? This is the, I don't know if you've seen it before, this is the public resource world for Enshrouded, the original. There's several now, but this is the original. And we had an update today for a teaser for update 6 that's coming. And I figured I might as well get to building and get this thing prepared because we know it's coming and might as well prepare for it now. I mean, why not, right? So that's what I'm doing. Just preparing for it, adding more slots, adding more boxes. Want to make sure that once it comes, we can do all the things. Have all the fun. Like one does, you know. Okay, so let's do that. This is, take that off. Okay, really take it off. Yeah, nameplates would help. It kind of surprises me in today's age of any kind of builder game, builder, survival game, whatever. If you have storage in your game today, why the hell aren't you giving us the option to name said storage? I don't even understand. We know it's possible because there's plenty of games that do it. So why more games don't? Why they don't launch with that option, and then later they're scrambling like, oh, we didn't realize people would want this. Sure, we'll see what we can do to get it in. I'm like, how would you not think we would want this? It's like that's a pretty simple request, having storage be nameable. I mean, I don't know. It's a whole thing. Is that right? Yep, 2 between them. How about I do the corner and we do that? Yeah. Get more time for F-ups and last minute stuff. The only other I have seen with no names is the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, man, I've gotten all the way to the almost the very end, but we got stuck. And my buddy and I, we couldn't find the way down, like all the way down to the worm boss or whatever her name was. We couldn't figure it out. And so we're kind of like, well, this sucks. That'll work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more cosmetic boxes on this side, however many more I got on that side. If I can, I'm going to mirror it to where it comes over here and does thing. We'll just have a lot more. If I can get it to work that way. But it is weird having boxes that don't. And it's always funny when you get all these excuses as to from developers. Well, but it's this reason, it's that reason. I'm like, bro, there's games built by one person in the same engine you built yours in, Unreal Engine 4, for example, that had it from day one. So don't sit there and say it's an excuse for this and for that. It's something you, for some reason, didn't think that would be popular with gamers. I'm like, you're clearly out of touch with the audience of what you're building your game for if you thought that something simple like that or a creative mode for a building game is something that your people wouldn't want. That blows my mind. That's even a thought process in the minds of developers these days. Okay, so yeah. I don't like the corner on this one though, because it breaks it up. I think I might get rid of the corner. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it ends up looking once we get there. Okay, that takes care of that. I don't remember what this floor is. Refined. There we go. Smack a little floor on it. Totally miss, apparently. Alright, so now we're floored. Well, stairs will come down. I am going to try to mirror it because I think it'll look better if we do. Boy, it's going to be a grand hall of armor, that's a fact. All the way down there. Get in there. It's going to be one grand hall of armor. With the basement still being a huge space for items. Alright, so we've got that, and then we're going to have to bring this out as well. Find some more of Goktopulika. I appreciate the follow. As well as Camo6608. I appreciate the follow. Let's see. Let's find a spot to put it right there. That looks good to me. Put my thing back on and get back to this. So we're going to chunk all this out. I kind of want to do this. I don't know how much further I can though because of the problem that's also right before the entrance. The entrance is like right here, about right there. And it's not that it goes down anymore, it's just that that gets in the way. I don't know how well we're going to be able to do that. Yeah, see, we're one block from the top. I just punched through. And I did it again because I'm not paying attention. So I cannot go up any further. I think I remember that. I think I remember when I was doing this, I hit the... That is literally one block from the upstairs. So I can't do that coffered ceiling like that. I guess it doesn't have to be that. I could always build another one of these things a little bit further down to tie that in. Let's go to this. Yeah. What's going on? Why are we... See, it's happening again. What is going on? That's so weird. What is all this stuff that's forbidden? All these forbidden blocks. Now it works. Just weird angle, I guess. Now look at it. A bunch of it's there too. Oh, I see some parts missing. Desert City Wall. Alright, so now we need to do Desert City Wall. So I just found the red blackbird. Red? Oh, in the... Wait a minute. Is it a red blackbird or a red and blackbird? Because there's blackbird, which is it's a chickadee bird also, and it's just in the Red Cliffs. But I didn't really look that much at the Fallen Heights variants. How far do I want to go with this? Just one out, two out. Oh, it's called red blackbird. Okay, fair enough. It has red eyes. Very interesting. Alright, so I think how I want to do this. I want to do... Okay, so now do this. But I want one more. I want a distinction between the two spaces. Like that. Yes. So then you'll have your staircase. That sticks... Oh, missed one piece. There you go. So it sticks down and sticks out into the space by one block, framing the door passage. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll have our stairs. We need, is it a temple? I think so. It is. Alright. So, then we're going to do 2 deep each row. to really give it a sense of grandeur for the stairs. We'll probably have it come in and come around too. So that is still the same. Okay. There we go. Alright, I don't think there's any more missing weirdness in there. That's just going to be the block, okay. Might do a column. I wish we had proper columns, like a real, actual round column. I don't think we have anything like that. We have squares. They kind of look like columns, but they're square still. Okay. I need to go get the deals. The magic wand. This is Valerie the Bard. No, 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 no. Get up. Get out of that thing. No. Oh, come on. Just until I can get it all done. We'll just do it like this. This is blacksmith. Hunter. We're going dorm style today, for at least a little bit. And carpenter. We should get a wee bed just for him. Oh, we could. It's the one from the VUCA. That's a little wee bed. It's a little bitty sucker. My inn? Okay. Alright, now they all have their beds reassigned temporarily. So that I can nuke this whole thing. And rebuild it. Demo, have a good one. Actually, I don't need this one anymore. Perfect. Wrong box. This one. Rest I'm still using. Yeah, no worries. You have a good one. Alright, so this needs to go. Gotta get that out of there. Maybe put it here so I get two directions of goody goodness. So this is going to come out because I'm going to bring this all the way back. Extra goody goodness. Alright, so I did like the height because it was very cozy. So I think we'll just keep that along the same. Alright. So we need to do a little bit of chonk chonk. Feels like this is all deeper than this. I know where that is. That's the thing that I myself filled in. Okay, so we need this castle wall and a wall. But I like the idea, I think, of having this cone go in a little bit. Yeah. I need to see how much I want to bring that in first before I go too nuts on this. Apparently I will need castle block. Durr. Alright, so we need to figure out where the other side of this wall is. It's right here. Everything on this side gotta go. Everything on that side can stay intimate. I do hope with like a restart or something I can figure out why this stuff's all being stupid. Like now it's being less stupid. The rock's 100% like, F you bro, you're not touching me. So weird. Okay. So we're gonna do a minimum of 5 beds. Maybe we should put one more in case we get a new NPC. Oh, maybe there'll be a... maybe there'll be like a shroud merchant. One that hasn't lost his marbles and he's a good shroud guy and we go and have to trade with him or something. That'd be cool. Probably wishful thinking, but it'd be cool. Kitty says hi. Since when does stone work from your inventory? It says 7,376. That's pulling from... One, two, three, four, five, six, almost 7. There must be some stone somewhere else. Because that sure as hell doesn't work when we're building. Why is it working? That's really interesting. What if they change that? Okay. So, in theory, if this is going to be the end, we could have this whole space just be the... Let's do... Now, let's grab this. Okay. And then this. That. And then from this forward, it's this block. Technically, I did one block of that also. Okay. I'll just do one block of that then too. Rest is Desert City. I see you, kitty. Okay. So there's our grand entrance. Should be another desert block. And then it's got to go back one. So that's the wall. All that needs to go. Technically, all that needs to go. Okay. So we got that, and then this needs to be this block, Desert City wall, that block. I need to go upstairs and make sure I didn't just stick that thing out through the roof. The grass. Yeah, there's why. So when it comes out, it steps down one. And that's what those tiles were, right? Okay. That shows why I can't go any further up. And I don't see any protrusions. So that's good. Did you get stuck in there, little boy? Well, don't get stuck in there anymore. Alright, so that looks good. Back down. At least we're not punching through the roof. Punching through the grass. And that has to be that thick. I kind of feel like let's step it down one to make it more interesting. Great. Now you're going to be stuck down here. There you go, stay. Go upstairs. You were just there. I'm not going to... You little turkey. Okay. So now we want to go down one block. What's going on right there? Okay. What's going on? That is not correct. Why isn't it letting me put it where it's supposed to go? Oh, what is going on? I see why it is. Castle block in the way. Now it should work. There we go. Now we got it. Just with that, I think the roof should go up one also. So we shrink down the entrance, roof goes up, or floor goes down. I gotta be careful how much I chuck out of this though. Let's be super careful here. Okay, now alright, so now that we have it set, let's grab one of these. Now I can see. Okay, so the question is, size-wise, how can we fit these beds? I have 5, and I want to go 6. Alright, so let's go this way. But also this way a little bit. Kitty says hello. So 1, 2, 3. I don't love the way that looks right there. Maybe that's gonna have to be that. Still don't love it. I'll figure something out, because I definitely don't like it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. So we could do a bed there, a bed there, and a bed there. That's 3. Then we could do the same thing on the other side, and maybe instead of bringing the wall in, I think we do a partition, because we have those now. I came up at exactly the right time. It's funny. Fortunately, I don't know where it is. Put it all over here with all the miscellaneous stuff, maybe. There's these guys. Look alright, maybe. There they are. Okay, so should really do several of them, but we can start with this just for something. So then we do 3 beds on this side, 3 beds on that side. Gives us 6 beds. We only need 5 right now, but that gives us room for 1 more NPC in case we get 1 more NPC. I can always spruce this up better later, but for right now, I think that will work. So let us finish out this floor. Alright, let's make sure that didn't penetrate somewhere else. Like right there. I don't see any spots. Shouldn't be outside, but let's take a look just in case. I see nothing. Okay, so now let's do this all over again. Carpenter. Yeah, I could easily fit more beds. This will work for now, just to get us what we need. Unter. Maybe communal living, but they could do worse in the apocalypse than this. Let's do... blacksmith. And the bard. That will give us one spot for an additional bed. Gives them plenty of space. I could decorate this and make it a little nicer. Put up some of this stuff between them. I mean, it's alright, I guess. I'll figure something else out to go there. Alright, takes care of that. What do we got in this? One little guy. Actually, we can keep this here, that's fine. Keep that and that there just in case I need to move them. So now we're on to this guy. Well, hello. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. I'm going to hold off on that, and I'm going to dupe this before I deal with that. So that's going to be a pain otherwise. I actually think this would probably be a good point to stop for the night. We're at 4 hours. I will be back at this probably the next couple of nights. I want to get this up and ready for update 6, all prepared and ready to go. And I will see you guys next time. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, and thanks for watching. Have a good one.